Alright, welcome back to Brigandine. Where are you? Alright, welcome back to Brigandine. Phone needs to be muted. Haha. Okay, there it is. Now it's showing up. Waiting for it to pop up in the preview. Beautiful. Okay. Haha. Check audio, check. Yes, everything is wonderful. Cool. So, I didn't actually manage to get all of the item assignments done during my lunch break / dealing with everything. And yeah, started a little late, but it's fine because nobody's here yet. Oh, somebody showed up. Hello. Cool. So, yes, we were supposed to have beaten Morelva yesterday, but we instead beat Gustava. This morning, we have almost defeated Norzalio, and we've got 4 castles left for Morelva, 2 castles left for Norzalio, very few monsters for either, so I don't know why I'm actually spending so much time equipping people, but I've been going through the primary teams are Eliza's team. Here we have the, I forget what the race is called, Darian and Kate and Jian. This is our other primary team, and then our other primary team is Rose and Diana with Avenar. So I have given equipment to the other teams. I will give Rose a steel helm. Nothing else to give her there. Here we can give the black breastplate. Evasion plus 3%. Would I rather have the black element on an already black elemental unit? Or would I rather have 2 less defense and 6 extra hit points? I think I would rather have the black element on somebody who doesn't already have the black element. Here we can give him the Crimson Staff, which lowers his defense, but that's fine. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, apparently the items are very much limited by what class you're playing. And, I don't have very many items. And all the items I have are, for the same class. Anyway. Blazing Claws, so we can add more fire, accuracy, and attack to one of our Mana Miracle Phoenixes. Is there anything that protects it from water? No. But they do actually give defense and evasion. And evasion seems pretty strong on a Mana Miracle Phoenix. It seems so weird to be putting all these items. Okay. Before I do that, I have the ability. Okay, let me look on manage items. Okay, so we still have the silver sword. The scintillant axe should absolutely go on Vayne because he's all about that amazing, crazy kamikaze, or not kamikaze, super inaccurate attack being buffed by Halo. So adding even more damage on top of that, and adding 3 blue spheres on top of that, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Conrad we don't even really use. I do wish there was some way that whenever you hit the stats tab that it showed what monsters were in their party. That would be really nice. Just not details on the monsters, just the faces of what monsters they are. And what tier monster they are. Just to help keep things straight. And here, Baylor, it doesn't even tell me whose party he's in. I just know he's a level 21 High Lizardman somewhere. I mean, let's Okay. We are moving our... You know what? I think I'm just going to... I mean, this Holy Dragon's pretty awesome. I think I'll give him some equipment. No, not extra fire element. He's white elemental. So let's maybe give him some green to defend against, because Morelva is largely water and dark, I think. So he'll take extra damage from dark, but he'll take... Ooh, do I want him dealing more damage? Or... Okay, so Green Band gives attack sphere. Green Emblem gives defense sphere. I think I'd rather him have the defense sphere. Yeah, fire accuracy or fire attack doesn't make any sense. Then again, he's not even a man. He's not even. He's not even a mana miracle. Can we give that same thing to? Yes, we can. Yeah. That makes more sense. So mana miracle, we're going to give it. We're going to give it the green emblem. So it now has green defense in addition to its red. So the red takes extra damage from blue, the green takes less damage from blue. Boom. That's some optimization right there. Who else can wear the scale protectors? Scale protectors. Monsters. Oh, okay. So yeah, in that case, yes, absolutely. Going to not consume items. Going to give both of the Mana Miracle... No, not that one. That one. Yeah, both of the Mana Miracle Phoenixes are going to have Scale Protectors. So now, in addition to healing every round, they have 4 extra defense and 5% extra evasion. Nice. So is the M just monster? Is that what the M is? Yeah, so that's just monsters. That's just monsters. And apparently only monsters I don't use many of. So the Blazing Claws are fire elemental. So we would definitely want to add the fire elemental attack to... a water dragon? Right? Yeah, fire elemental would do extra damage to. Does it actually say anywhere what the actual names of the elements are? Green, the nature element, takes extra damage from fire, reduced damage from water. So giving one of our water dragons. Oh yeah, we also have some monsters that we haven't leveled yet. Oh boy. We have a lot of monsters. Okay. Oh boy. You know what? Analysis paralysis, I'm just not going to use any of it. Let's go. In phase. Yes, I know. Okay. Here we go. Now then, status. Here we are blocking this from attacking. And here we have a higher CP, so we get to attack first. They cannot take our open castle. Here, we're going to attack there. Up here, we just moved here, so we can't actually stop them from taking that castle. But that's fine. Over here, we just moved, so we can't use them. Here we did not move, so we can use them to attack 5 monsters here, which is going to be very easy to deal with. Rudo's injured, Pick is not. Shizzler is not. So we're going to be against Maximilian, Shizzler, and Pick. With those monsters, that should be an easy time. And that's actually all the attacks we can do. Because everyone else moved. So let's go. Yes. Axes are fun, especially whenever you have a crazy berserker dude who has a massive penalty to hit that you can offset by an external factor to do insane damage. I really do like the berserker class as long as you stick a Pegasus with them. It's really cool. Yeah, I'll show. YouTube makes it so I have to actually authorize whenever somebody uses swear words, so yeah, I had to actually authorize that comment. So yes, we have taken down almost the entire continent, but then stuff happens apparently afterwards, and I've tried my hardest to not be spoiled to exactly what happens, but I do know that the timer for defeating, the timer for winning hard mode ends, and you're free to grind until you can beat the final boss of the game. But I'm gonna try to just go in face first and just fight the final boss immediately. And we'll see how badly that goes. Alright. So, oh yeah, I gave Darian Water Elemental attack as well as Holy Elemental defense. In addition to, you know, stat boosts. We have a Green Elemental here that we should be able to use pretty successfully because I'm pretty sure Stella is, yeah, blue and dark. So Green Elemental should do pretty good against her, and actually, she is very dark. I absolutely should have gone for Holy instead of dark, or instead of Green. That Green Elemental would be a lot better against Norzalio. And yeah, there's so many Red Elemental Knights actually in Morelva. Huh. Mistakes were made. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, we got that. We got that. And we got that. Yes, I am going to face tank the boss until we beat it. Or until I realize I'm doing it completely wrong. Obviously, the first phase, I'm going to send in all of the non-Mana Miracle strong monsters and see if we win that way. And then, if that fails, I'm going to send in more non-Mana Miracle. And basically, the idea is if the boss, like, heals between fights, and I just have to 100 to 0 him in one battle, then I just grind up the Mana Miracles until I have a team full of nothing but Mana Miracles. That's my fallback plan. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to spend, like, hours on stream just questing for items to equip everyone and grinding just for levels to try to beat the game. Like, I really hope I can just naturally beat the game by playing the game, you know? $40k guardsman strategy. It's the I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna throw things at it till they stick strategy. Eventually something's gotta work or everyone dies. Either way, not my problem anymore. Alright. And they're gonna mill around a little bit more. Okay. Now then. Dancer into water. Unfortunate. Yep, Phoenix there. This dude, unfortunately, is very stompy and not very good at going across water either. Doggo, decent at getting across water. Ghoul, terrible. Doggo, decent. Alright, so... she is... wow. Wait, what? Did that seriously just happen? Remember, in case I have to really reiterate this, this is the nation's leader. If I defeat this one singular unit, everyone else just goes away. Okay. Alright then. So that's a thing, I guess. Okay, we want to encapsulate her so that she loses her evasion. So now I have a 97% chance to hit. That is a heck of a counterattack, but it's a level 2 rock that's not a mana miracle, so I don't care. You are fodder. Alright, now... Wait. Ooh. No, okay. That's Eliza, not the Temple Knights. It's Eliza that has the attack that causes the enemy to lose attack. Alright. Sure. And... that's a lot of damage. But it's okay, because we have healers. Aha! Beautiful. Stomp, stomp, punch, punch. Yeah, this is kind of nuts that that she just ran past my entire front line. Okay, now we can do weakness on her. Alright. And, I mean... I can only actually get in there to attack her with 2 people. So obviously it's going to be the Serpent. Alright. And then it's going to be Darian. Holy Breath. Should do a ton of damage. And then Darian should be able to finish her off. Yeah. Goodbye. That was a perfect example of how stupid the AI is sometimes in this game. That would have never happened in Legend of Forsena. Ever. I've played thousands of games of Legend of Forsena. Thousands and thousands of battles over 20 plus years, and I've never seen a ruler run past your entire front line alone. Okay. I mean, it's fine because easy win is easy and it's whatever. But like that is the prime example of why the idea of defeating the nation's leader automatically just insta-wins the battle is a terrible gameplay decision. Because if it did that and that wasn't a thing, if just defeating Stella just made her retreat, like with any other Rune Knight, I could have still had a decently challenging battle for the rest of that. Maybe. Well, I'm actually pretty far ahead since I own almost the entire continent, but in theory, I could have potentially still had a challenging fight since the entire force was still unharmed, and I did have to invest resources into killing her. But just... auto-win. Why did they make it so easy? Alright, Rose. Oh yeah, Yuln, wait. Okay, I will absolutely go ahead and authorize Manu's attempt to shill for me Yeah, I have never and will never ask people to like and subscribe because honestly, you will if you want to. Like, I'm not here to put pressure on anyone. If you just want to kind of watch videos when they pop up in your feed, cool. If you like them enough and you want to see more of them more frequently, then yeah, I figure you'll subscribe anyway because you want to see more. So I've never been one, like, I don't hold it against the, the YouTube creators, especially the pros that, like, actually make their living off of YouTube and streaming. I don't, I do not think lowly of them for shilling whenever they do, because it's their livelihood. But I just do this as a hobby, and I even think once I start doing this, like, as a form of income, I'm never gonna feel comfortable being like, yeah, just in case it hadn't occurred to you, you should totally subscribe, because, yeah, subscribe, like, subscribe, comment. Like, I don't know. My policy just since I started the channel has been like, people will like if they like, people will subscribe if they subscribe, and if somebody comments, I'll respond to it. Other than that, like, I just try to make things entertaining and hope people enjoy what I do. How am I going to do this exactly? I placed them, so at the start of every battle, now that I'm done with that tangent, since it's, like, at the start of every battle, it gives you the option to choose the order you place them in, and I've just been completely disregarding and just auto-selecting whatever the order was. But in a team comp like this, where I have my backliner way over here, my frontliner in the far right side, and my flanking team in the center, this is the worst possible formation. Oof. This is where I maybe should have slowed down and thought a little bit. It'll be fine. Alright, so now we can get our flanker over here. No, we want that one first. And then her. And then doggo. And other doggo. And little hairy fairy. Oh, jeez. I think the funniest part about this is that I'm actually having to authorize you guys to shill for me. Or, in Yuln's case, I think make fun of people who shill about everything. Yeah, the bell and the Patreons. Like, don't get me wrong, I probably will at some point have a Patreon. But it's not going to be for the YouTube thing. The YouTube thing I'm always going to do for fun first. And then if people, watch ads and I get money for them watching ads, and it's enough money for me to actually say, okay, yeah, I feel comfortable taking 5 seconds of their time here and there. Okay. I'm not going to run a Patreon for YouTube content. What I might run a Patreon for is the game development thing. And the only way I would do that is if I was, like, really desperate once I go full-time dev because things go wrong, deadlines are getting missed, whatever. And I would feel obligated to, like, offer something meaningful, like, flat out, hey, if you subscribe at the whatever dollar per month tier, I will literally, answer X number of programming questions a week or whatever. So, like, I would rather be supported on Patreon by fellow indie devs who basically work with me to make their games better. Kind of like, basically like an informal, what is that service? That whenever somebody hires you to, an informal commission, yes. Like an informal commission. That's how I think I would prefer to run a Patreon. If I were going to at some point. But let's hope that I just do, well enough with this whole game dev thing to become a full-time dev and find success with every game I make and never have to worry about money ever again, right? That's the dream, right? Just, you know, make games, money appears, everything's fine. Yeah, I know, like, going full-time game dev is a big risk, but I have to at some point. Because if I never go full-time and I just keep working on games, like, 30 hours a week, I'm always tired. Because I don't sleep enough. Between the YouTube channel, the game dev, you know, making money to survive and eat and things. Time's a little short, but at least I love the majority of what I do. Okay. Oh, also, in case you weren't here for this morning's stream, this is probably going to be an incredibly unhinged, tangent-filled day, because I pulled an all-nighter working on my world map for my game. So, I'm a little zany right now. Lots of caffeine. That's all I'm going to say. Lots of caffeine. Okay. Oh yeah, Rose, she got this ability. It's, she can move up and hit 2 people in a line for massive damage that can paralyze them if they survive it. And now, of course, we're going to hit the... No, we're not. That's right, archers get bonus damage against flying units. Does this... No, that does not increase my hit chance. Okay, in that case, fire. Always fire. Yeah. Been drinking coffee since 6 a.m. What's CAT? CAT. Little one didn't sleep well. Man, I completely appreciate every parent for the willingness to, you know, take care of another human being and to help them develop at their own expense. It's just, I don't know, there's something just pure about, like, hey, there's a child and I'm going to do my best to take care of them, even if it means I sleep terribly this night or that night. Oh, CST. So, Central. Yeah, I've been awake since yesterday at 6:30 or 7. No, 6:30 my alarm went off yesterday morning, CST. So, caffeine, mate. It's amazing. But mine has, you know, no real worldly merit. It's just I've been streaming and playing video games and working on a video game, so I have no reason to complain at all. I'm actually quite happy to be half asleep and still somehow functioning. Oh wow, an 18-year-old and a 2-year-old? That's, like, I got a brother that's 3 years older than me, and he's already, he's already quite different. I can't imagine what a 16-year age difference between siblings would be like. I mean, that's cool, though, like, man, that's really cool. Because then you've got, like, so, like, one thing I was always worried about with the prospect of having kids is, like, what happens if I get hit by a car? And, like, if they have no other way to have food provided to them and to be taken care of, like, what happens if I die? So, like, it's really cool that you have, like, not just saying, like, oh, the older child is just an insurance policy, but, like, the fact that that's a perk to having the older kid. Like, that's so cool. I don't know. Just something about families and having children is so amazing. I don't know. I really don't know. I look forward to, you know, maybe having another cat soon. But, yeah. Did something die? No, that's right, I moved him there. Wow, I am really getting off topic or not off topic. Distracted, that's what I'm saying. I'm really getting distracted. Haha. Actually, Rose could just go and finish that one. Yeah, I think that's a play. I think that is absolutely a play. Ooh, 85%, really? Yeah, Rose got it. Yeah, well, I mean, the big age reveal. I'm 35 this month, and no children nor prospects for having children, and like, I don't know. I feel like at this point I'm too old. I don't know, like, maybe it's just because I'm always so busy and I never have time to take care of myself, so I can't really imagine what it would be like having to take care of another human being too, you know? I don't know. Families, kids, it's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. Having kids, having a family, watching them grow. I've got a niece and nephew, and I adore every minute that I get to spend with them. Just, especially, like, my favorite period of time is, like, the 1 to 4 is, like, that age range where they begin developing cognition, and you can see them processing everything. Like, they see something they've never seen before, and, like, you see the gears turning in their head as they figure out what they just saw. Yeah, well, that's very, like, I don't know, maybe it's maybe it's just because I haven't been taking care of myself or something, but I feel so just exhausted and everything. I don't know. Maybe once I'm less stressed, like, I don't know, maybe once I'm a full-time game dev / YouTuber / streamer, maybe I'll be, you know, a lot more relaxed and, like, I don't know. Maybe then, but nah, I got a lot of stuff I need to do for me before I can worry about taking care of something, you know, someone else. It's like the old saying, you have to help yourself before you can help someone else. I think that's what I'm mostly going for here. Wholesomely grim. The best part is this is a VOD, so anyone that visits my YouTube channel is gonna be able to see me just sitting here, like, going on. Because Manu here is talking about, you know, his kids, and I'm just like, yeah, but what if you die? Like, I don't know. I hope this is English. I hope this is as enjoyable. That is actually really hard to say when you're tired. I hope this is as enjoyable for you all as it is for me right now. Because I'll admit, yes, I am tired, but I am really having a good time. Possibly partially because I'm so tired. Okay, we can go towards him, or we can go try to deal with the swordsman Yuki. I mean, the good thing is, if we take a lot of damage, we can just run away. Oof. That's a 56% chance to hit. So I can hit him with that. What does that do? It lowers his agility. Hit and evade down. Okay. Oh, and she can move after she casts a spell? That's so busted. Wait. Okay, hold on. She has this double movement ability from being a proficiency 5, or for right now from being a rogue, but once she hits proficiency 5 of rogue, she'll have that no matter what class she goes to. That means if you have another class and you just put 5 levels into Dancer and then 5 levels into Rogue to get that, you can cast spells and then move every turn as a caster. And Rogues don't even have that bad of MP and intelligence growth, so... Strange balance decision, that one. Yeah, you know what? I'll move to this side of him. That way she can't get surrounded easily. Alright, so let's see how this works. He still has a 100... Okay. We reduced his hit chance and evasion. He still has a 100% chance to hit, and we still only have a 74% chance to hit. Wow. Alright, new plan. Breathe fire on him. And hit him with lightning. Alright. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I mean, the stream has definitely fulfilled every expectation I had, because there have been plenty of times where things did not go well, as expected. And that's completely fine, because this is my first ever streaming attempt. This 4-day period, this marathon. I've never streamed before, and I've learned so much in these 4 days. Like, it's amazing. So that way, later on, once I'm ready to start streaming frequently, like every week or whatever, then I'll know that I need a dual monitor setup, for example. It did not even occur to me that I needed a way to see the chat while I played. And, you know, the whole phone works. I just have to lean over and look at it constantly. Let's see, Holy Word, huh? That's an interesting decision. I'll take it. Alright. This is what I'm worried about. Wait, that's it? Like, yeah, he dodged. Okay, we kind of expected that, but... I expected him to do more damage for some reason. Huh. Alright. We need to get Rose in on this. We're gonna position this Phoenix here, so that it kills this, and also is in range to hit the guy on the castle with a flame. Which he's weak to, because he's green elemental. Then, we're gonna bring Rose in, and... Actually, wait. 20% chance to inflict paralyze. Actually, we're going to move her here and attempt to paralyze him. Because if he's paralyzed, I think we have a guaranteed hit chance on him. I don't think we can miss anymore. Like, I think he cannot dodge. And he can't counterattack. I love Lancers. Definitely in this game, so far, my favorite class is the Royal Guard, the Lancers. The Lancer tree is just good all the way up. You have the shield blocking, or pari, whatever. You have the defense ability, where you take reduced damage. Like, you have solid damage, solid tankiness, solid health. The abilities you have access to are very, very fine. Like, quite respectable. If I do this, and then he oh, he's out of MP. Yeah, he used all of his MP. All he can do is smack me now. Alright. Perfect hit chance. Beautiful. Perfect hit chance. Beautiful. And then we kill. Beautiful. He was very good at dodging. I am so glad that we had the ability to paralyze him like that. That's... yeah. Lancer Tree is definitely amazing. You know what? I should have actually hit her with React before I moved her away. Because then she could have probably gone over there and killed him. Alright, well... Doggo, go! Fight! I actually should have used it on the level 19. Eh. Whatever. Sure. Alright. Move. Nibble. Alright. Okay. We should be able to get a kill here. Alright, so we need to do 80 damage to that one or 98 to that one. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Alright. Out of range of heal, otherwise I could get some experience doing that. That's fine. Flame! Doggo! Alright. Is he gonna retreat now? Counter kill? Nope. Alright. That's fine. Another victory for Team Rose. Cool. Victory sip of coffee. Marvelous. And that also splits up the last two Morelvas so that they can't as easily retreat. This should be very quick. I am really looking forward to seeing what happens once we unite the continent. Because something's gonna happen. Something happens, something, and then there's a big boss fight against a giant monster. And I'm really gonna have a good time doing it. Even though I've had the final fight spoiled, sort of, I do know that it's different depending on which side you pick or whatever, but I have no idea what the context of picking sides is. And man, it has been hard to keep myself spoiler-free, or as spoiler-free as possible, while watching people play to learn how the mechanics differed, or, you know, were similar to Forsena, mostly as research for my game. And just, like, trying to avoid all the story stuff. All the fluff. And then I finally get to the game, and it's so exposition heavy, I don't care about the fluff. But it's great, because, like, I'm actually starting to care more about the fluff now that it's not as frequent. Which is perfect timing, because, yeah, it's about time for the fluff to actually matter. Okay. Nope. Good times. Alright, and also, in case you were feeling left out, the other 4 people who are watching other than the 2 people talking, hello, I see you, I appreciate the lurking. I hope at least my voice is entertaining if you're not actually watching, and if you are watching, then let's hope we get some more crazy shenanigans like what have already happened in the previous parts of the marathon. And I am absolutely going to make like a best of kind of video. I don't know when I'll find the time to do it, but I'm definitely going to go through all the recordings for the entire marathon and just find the craziest, most awesome, most interesting, luckiest, silliest, whatever, like, I can't believe that happened, reel. It's going to be a good time. I know, definitely whenever the monster swapping with Rosalio is going to be featured prominently, since that happened so many times, just trading monsters back and forth. There's gotta at least be a reference to it. Yeah, highlight reel. That's exactly what I was trying to say, but couldn't remember the words for. Alright. Okay. I lost the trade, but you still have less health, so it doesn't matter. Oh, won that trade. By a lot. Okay, that was a fair trade. And there's Gavo, and there's some imps. Okay. So, I think my plan here is just wreck him. That doesn't wreck him as much as I thought it would. Still gonna do it. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're both holy elementals, so... Okay. I mean... This isn't my strong force anyway, so... It's fine. I don't understand why... So, like... I'm gonna have to look into it. The interface... I don't understand why it shows accuracy 100% down to 81%. For a while I was thinking it was like an elemental thing, like if you're attacking an element you're weak to, but no. No. That's accuracy 100 down to 81%, neither of them has an element. Maybe it's has something to do with the ground up, sky down thing, but then why does it also lower against him when he's not flying? I don't know. Oh, I should have done this first. Yeah. That's exactly what I should have done first. Oh yeah, the mermaid thing, whenever I was like, wait, this is how that works? Oh, and yeah, word mouthing is very hard, especially whenever you're just kinda like, I feel like the more I had to think about playing, the less I stumbled over words because I was like more focused. But now it's like, we're at that phase of the grand strategy genre where I am going to win. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And nothing they do can possibly pull them out of the nosedive. So I'm just kind of going through the motions until they finally give up and die. And yeah, this is the one major problem. Ooh, I could just outright kill him. This is the one major problem that I think all grand strategy games, all 4X games, like all games that are related to the grand strategy genre, they all suffer from. And even games that have persistence between tactical battles, like XCOM for example, like it can get to the point in XCOM where you are just end game strong and it's not like the first missions of XCOM, if you make one wrong move, you might completely screw up your entire run. But, like, once you get far enough in, you're just like, okay, I just lost a rookie, whatever. And so it becomes a little bit tedious, you know? Oh, hey, there's still one left. Hi there. Could I interest you in a curse? Yeah, I should have hit him instead of the guy that was going to disappear anyway. Oh well. Venom for 74. Flame for 126. That's an easy answer. Alright. Punch. Alright. And punch. Or miss. Yeah, part of the reason I want to stream. So I mentioned during the marathon so far that I made a New Year's resolution that I was going to start streaming this year. And part of the reason I wanted to stream is because A, I thought it would be interesting, and it has been. Thought it would be fun, and it has been. B, it lets me, you know, interact with you guys instead of just, like, putting in hours and hours and hours of work and then posting it and then responding to comments, and it's just a completely different dynamic of interaction. And C, these videos get automatically saved as VODs onto my YouTube channel, which means instead of spending 2 hours recording, an hour editing, an hour rendering, 4 hours uploading, I can just stream for 2 hours and have a 2-hour video up. So, like, I'm not saying right now I'm going to make all of my YouTube content streaming, because part of the reason I'm able to get away with making YouTube videos at all is because I do a lot of it before the sun's up or after the sun's down. And, yeah, I have seen some success in the, you know, in the area of like 6 or 7 people showing up when I stream at 6 AM, which is cool. But like, yeah, it's just, it's a lot easier to justify like 2 hours for a video than it is to justify, you know, 3 hours or so of actual, like, I have to sit there and work, and then an hour of I can't use my computer, and then several hours of upload time, which doesn't really matter because I do it while I'm, you know, working, so it doesn't actually matter. But it's just, it's a time constraint that if I go full-time game dev, and all I'm ever doing is home working on my video game or the YouTube channel, I will have to be mindful of, oh, I recorded and edited and rendered a YouTube video, now I have to wait for 4 hours for it to upload, and while it's doing that, my network is, you know, my bandwidth is taken. So, yeah, I really don't feel like we need to do absolutely anything here. But it would be really cool if we were able to steal the Frost Dragon and the Sea Serpent back again. That would be the best ending to this entire playthrough. Or the Conquest of the Continent, not necessarily a playthrough. But just like ending but with us going, no, those are our monsters. Okay, so there's one guy there. There's 5 guys there with 6 monsters. There's 9 guys there with 23. Whoa, what? When did that happen? I mean, the good news is there's no way they can fit all 23 monsters onto 3 heroes. And they can only drop 3 leaders into a fight. So that's the good news. I mean, do we actually need to do anything here? I don't... I know that we can shift some stuff around to class up some monsters. Like, I don't think I've classed up a wyvern yet. So let's do that. Boom. Now we have a Kodal, which is basically the same thing, except better in every way. And then, yeah, we don't have enough to, like, actually level... Wait. If we do that, then we do have enough to level him up into... I don't think I made a Dark Dragon yet. Let's make a Dark Dragon. Yeah. Because I know I've made Frost, Holy, Lightning, and Fire. So, now I have a dragon of every type. Gotta catch them all. Toss him up there. And yes, I do really enjoy this aspect of Brigandine as well. The little bit of, like, Tetris you play with the character, or with the monsters. It does bother me that, like, if you're doing really well and you're not losing any monsters, that they all kind of get locked up and you kind of have to wait to upgrade them. But it's something I'm working on. How much does it take to upgrade a ghoul? 15. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, hey, your name was Seth, right? The Xenomon official? I saw you dropped a comment. I would have loved to have talked about, you know, whatever, but I'm trying to fit this entire playthrough into the 4 days I have off from my day job. So, yeah. Good times. So, like, I skimmed your YouTube channel. I didn't actually take a lot of time to look at anything, but I just, you know, skimmed through. And I saw most of your videos seem to be like face cam video log kind of things. So is your game like in the planning stages? Do you just have code and nothing visual to show for it? Like what part of the process are you on right now? Cool. Yeah, like I said, I don't think we have anything we really need to do here. Because none of them can class up. No? Alright. Cool. Oh, right, we needed to send... Wait, what? Oh, cool. What seems to be a dragon is approaching at tremendous speed. Bigger than any we've ever seen, it's almost as if it pierces through the very sky. He's standing right next to you! You're literally in the same place! This is new. What? Hold on. Excuse me? Did a giant monster just land at one of our castles? Who is this? I expected something like this to happen after I conquered the continent. More than enough mana power. I mean, I've used the majority of it to summon monsters until I got mana miracles. Barret, that's what the race is called. Yeah. Okay, so she's not human. Got it. Andorian. Okay.
あなたのようにあまりに多くのマナを手に入れた人間をなんですって
この小娘がわけのわからんことを言いよってエルザ様にこれ以上の無礼は許さんぞ
This is not what I expected.
エルザ大統領あの子いでよマナに抗いしピムルムの主エンドレアン
なんと、エルザ様、お気をつけなされ。
And I'm straight into a battle. What? I didn't... Okay. I had just finished the point about how this is the part of a grand strategy game where things get tedious. This is a hell of a way to break that tedium. Wow. I did not expect that to happen before I finished Uniting the Continent. But there's no way this is the final boss fight, right? Right? Because I haven't united the continent, so that means the timer is still counting down before I run out of time to unite the continent. This is interesting. I mean, I guess I go with the stock standard group I've been using with her every time? Wait, where's Sugar? There it is. There we go. Yeah. Just go with the same team we've always used. Oh, that is big. That is amazing. So, whenever I had seen the final boss fight before, it was not on a city tile like this. It was just its own boss arena, and I thought that that character was stationary, like, not actually technically on the battlefield, but just adjacent to the battlefield, and you had to be within range of the edge of the battlefield to target it, sort of thing. But this is making me think it's actually a legitimate unit that just takes up 7 hexes. Which is really interesting. Forward to seeing if it's going to move. What? Wait, what? Huh? Okay, so this is like a story battle. Okay. This is a... I'm supposed to walk up to the big scary monster and poke it I mean business. I hope. Well, I got 10 experience for it. Okay. Please don't kill my dragon. Oh no. Please stop. Please? Can you not? Please? Please don't kill my dragon? The dragon in the front is the dragon I've had since the first start of the campaign. Okay. Okay. Alright. Apparently, I just needed to attack her instead of it. Alright. Oh. Okay, who did I lose? Who's injured? What's going on? Pitiful Rune Knights, I think that's enough for now. I mean, you just kinda rolled in and petrified my entire army. Can't say I'm a fan. Okay, so we either fight for her or against her. Alright. Why would we possibly fight for her after she pulled that with us? The threat of Aurora and Endorian has passed. Okay, so nobody was injured then. It was just a cutscene fight. Where did we move? Yeah. Yeah. And we can still attack with everyone. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go there. From here, we're going to attack there. From here, we're going to attack there. And from here... Actually, wait. Would I rather be that team, or would I rather it be the team that's been... Yeah. The team that's been trading monsters forever with Rosalia. Alright, if we win all these fights, we beat the game. So, as I start this, I'm going to take a break, stretch a minute, and I will be in chat chatting with you while I take a little walk and stretch my legs and back, okay? Oh, alright. Yeah, if you're coming for game dev advice, what I learned, other than, what I put in my first devlog video, was, you have to know where you're coming from, where you are, and where you're going, and you have to stay on top of it. So, for example, right now, for my game, for my project, I spent 6 years essentially just developing the code base, the structures, the actual systemic level functionality of everything. And now I'm at the point where I'm sick of prototyping with cubes and seeing my systems work with cubes and with placeholder UI and looking atrocious, and I'm ready to start my Steam page to actually draw in, interest and get people to start wishlisting it. So in order to make my Steam page, I need visuals that I can make the Steam page show what the game's going to be. Which is why this year so far I've been working on the world map primarily, as well as a few other visual things. And I'm actually going to go live with my, well, not live, but I'm going to reveal. Seriously, this dude, I'm sorry to interrupt my soapbox lecture for a minute, but this dude is so awesome. Win and Pluto will be happy. Lose and Stella will be angry. Umaru must win. That's just amazing. And the fire coming out of his top hat. Great little robot. Best robot. Anyway, so, up until this point, my main focus was getting functional systems that do what I want them to do the way I want them to do them. And now that I've got most of that ironed out, I need to be able to actually, show what's going on and actually have it look like a game. Because it's my firm belief, just based on being games adjacent for a long time, a large part of my life, before you take money from individuals, you have to give them something. For publishers, it's before you take money from them, you have to give them A, proof that you're going to release a thing, and B, stuff once you release it. Most developers, whenever they're dealing with publishers for the first time, and they're an unknown developer, publishers sometimes offer them really ludicrous terms, like, oh yeah, we'll give you $40,000 up front, and then we'll take 100% of revenue until we recoup our investment, then we take a 50-50 split, or something ridiculous like that. So, you always have to give somebody something whenever you... This is my first time seeing Lilith in a fight. This is the tier 3 demon. Dude, she looks sick. That looks awesome. Right, back to the seriousness. So, it really bugs me whenever developers have a Patreon or go to Kickstarter with nothing but pipe dreams. And I mean that in the nicest way possible, but I've seen so many Kickstarter projects, including the 2 Kickstarter projects that were supposed to make sequels to Brigandine, that prompted my start as a game developer. It sits wrong with me that people would take other people's money and then end up giving them nothing. That's not the way it works. So, I started my entire project with the firm decision of, I'm going to have something tangible that people can play before I even try to monetize in any way, shape, or form. And true to that, I worked for the last 6 years making a functioning system. It's not a game yet. It's not a game. Games require art, games require balance, games require content. I have developed a system. It works. It does exactly what I want it to do. For the most part, there's additional functionality that I want to add that it does not yet do. But for the most part, baseline, hex grid, combat with units that have stats, that have abilities, that work as part of units that are tied to a unit. The units that are tied to that unit can die permanently. The unit that is tied to cannot be, killed permanently. All these core things that make Brigandine Combat, I have. They work. Unfortunately, I can't show a prototype with all the, cubes and ugly square UI with, no colors and just black on white, because my computer died last year and I lost all that. But I still have all my scripts, so I still have all the code, and I know the code works. I just have to plug it in and put the work in to add the pieces that go to the code to make it work. So, I would say I'm, definitely past the planning stage at this point. I am at the implementation stage. And still, even at the implementation stage, I'm not comfortable with the idea of taking people's money. Because I cannot hand them something that they can play with. If I had something that was, a little ugly, a little broken, but still functioned as a game and was enjoyable to mess with, I would be, less opposed to any of that. Okay, so every game, regardless of whether it's indie, AAA, or otherwise, starts off as an idea. Now here's the problem with ideas. Everyone has an idea. Everyone has the game they want to make. Everyone has the game they think would be the coolest game ever. And that's great. It's good that, there's a variety of people who have a variety of ideas, and the problem is that unless you are part of an industry company, whether it be AAA, AA, or indie, who also has the sway to have your idea be made, like, you gotta remember, AAA companies are made of thousands and thousands of game developers. Every one of them has ideas. Every single one of them. And some of the good AAA companies will actually, ask their employees, hey, what are your thoughts? What do you think we should work on next? And draw inspiration from, the experience of their employees. Most don't. Most say, this is what we're making, and it's your job to make it. So, make it. So, the majority of AAA and AA, and even some indie devs that actually transition to solo development to work on the project that they want to work on, really struggle to get past the planning stage because they're so used to having the planning stage done for them. So, I guess I should have added another, whenever I mentioned, are you in the planning stage, are you in the implementation stage, are you in the, testing stage, there's also the pre-planning stage, where you're figuring out not just like, oh, this is my great idea for a game, but like, this is how I'm going to do it. Like, I feel like I'm ranting a little bit, so I'm trying to make sure I'm staying positive and constructive with my soapbox moment, but it's very hard to make a game. As part of a team, it's very hard to make a game. Alone, it's a lot harder to make a game. Because as I mentioned in my devlog 0, you have to do everything. If you're solo deving, anything you don't know how to do, you have to learn how to do. Anything you can't do, you have to find the funding to pay somebody to do. And if all you've got is ideas of what you want to do, and you don't have the funding to hire people to do it, and you don't have the ability to do it yourself, your game is just never going to be made. And I hope that doesn't sound like I'm trying to be harsh or anything, but that's just truth. It is fact. So, I find a lot of solo devs, really, they're like, oh yeah, I want to make this game. And then when it comes time to start making the game, they'll, you know, have sketches of ideas, and they'll have notes of, oh, I want it to be like this, I want it to have this sort of thing, I want it to do whatever. Let me check initiative real quick. A is first, so I actually might be able to kill Umi too. Probably not. I will just give it to Eliza for sure. Yes, my game development project is in Unity. I had the option and the... So, rewinding a little bit, I actually got my degree in art with a focus on 3D imaging and animation. So, I'm very familiar with Unity and Unreal, Maya, Blender, other 3D imaging software like 3ds Max. Like, I know a lot of the programs. I just wasn't a master at any of the programs, so I started off initially going, okay, what is the first thing I need? And the first thing I needed was a plan. And so I looked into what I wanted to do compared to what was available to do it with, i.e., what engine to use. And Unreal is better in a lot of ways, but it's also, you know, a little bit harder, and it's overkill for any kind of 2D or turn-based game. It's really shining most whenever it's used for a 3D experience. Oh, she has Meteor Doom now? Yeah, so this big red hexagon, that's the area that she can nuke. Let's just use it. Oh, it's out of range. Okay, yeah. So it has to start adjacent to her. Alright. Check this out. Yeah, that's a spell. Anyway, so like, Unreal is really good whenever you're dealing with 3D, specifically like loading a lot of 3D assets, walking around in a 3D world. It's a lot more performant than Unity is, in a lot of ways. But if you're dealing with 2D, like I am with the overworld portion of my game, or if you're dealing with turn-based, like I am for the combat portion of my game, it's overly complicated compared to what you... It goes back to the same little joke I made multiple times in the... I actually do get to kill him. Wow. Cool. It goes back to the same little joke I made in the Game Dev Zero, is Unity is good enough TM. Aww, initiating protocols for withstanding Stella's anger. Aww. I feel bad every time I kill him. Definitely top 5 characters in the game. Anyway, so Unity is good enough TM. Unreal does a lot of things better. Also, there is the, you know, the license issue of, with Unity, I'm able to make more money as a solo developer and still use Unity for free than if I were using Unreal. So that's one consideration that had me go to Unity instead of Unreal. But the main reason I didn't, for example, just another option out there, build my own entire engine from scratch, technically, I had the knowledge to be able to do it. However, it would have taken me years upon years to make a development system for me to then start developing my game several years later. So, it was very much an example of Unity is good enough TM, so let's do that. Yep. Cool. Oh yeah, no. See, here's the thing. Harebrained Schemes did great for Battletech. And this is the tricky part of using something like Unity. for what Harebrained Schemes did, planned, and thought would ever happen with their game, Unity was perfect. Unity was great. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand. It's not Unity's fault that Rogue Tech is so RAM hungry. You can go into Unity and you can change the way that Unity distributes the different things that need to be done to run a game between RAM, graphics, or the graphics card, and the processor. You can actually shift the burden around. Harebrained Schemes had the burden perfectly fine for their game. Rogue Tech added a lot to the game that the developers had not intended nor expected. So their distribution of burden failed because Rogue Tech added a lot to parts and not to other parts. So, like, yeah, being a developer is running a business. If you're solo developing a game, you are running a business. It's a business with an employee of one, but it's also a business that makes $0 until the product is finished. So, like, I never want to be that indie dev company that hires on other indie devs and then runs out of money. That I would feel so bad if other people were depending on me for paychecks and there just weren't any. Yeah, Seth. The thing is, like, I'm like I said, I'm trying not to be a downer. I'm trying not to be harsh. But like, if you don't have any code written or any final version art assets done, you haven't started working on your game yet. Like, that's just how it is. If you don't have any tangible final end product work done in any way, shape, or form, you're just playing with an idea and you haven't started anything. You may have a lot of, planning of what you want to do. You may have a lot of thoughts of how it should be or how it will be in your mind. But until you've actually written out code that does a thing, or made, again, this is the key thing I want to stress on the art side, made finalized art, because I guarantee if you start with art and you don't know the direction your game's going, you will end up having to redo art assets that you thought would be final and were just placeholder, but you didn't realize it at the time. So you have to have a really, really solid idea of what your game's doing and what art is needed for what before you start actually making production art. Oh yeah, no, Rogue Tech is a very, very hungry girl. You do realize the Rogue Tech modders have added more mechs and vehicles beyond what BattleTech had. Like, they have added more things, more content to the game than the game started with. So, Harebrained Schemes had no way of knowing it was going to do that. Oh yeah, no, order of priorities, like, I said it earlier, I really firmly believe that in any endeavor, structure is a requirement. If there is no structure, if everything just goes wherever and is all loosey-goosey, things go wrong really fast. So, yeah, I just... I hate to be the guy sitting there, like, I have not published a game. I have not finished a production game. I have not released a finished game. So, like, it sucks for me to sit here and act like I'm some sort of authority on game development, but all I can tell you is, like, if you haven't even gotten to where I'm at yet, you probably haven't really started too far. And yes, it does take a long time to do anything. I mean, I know there have been plenty of days whenever I was working on my systems where I would spend hours and hours pounding my face against it, trying to figure out why is it not working? Why is it doing this? All to discover that I, you know, put a parentheses in the wrong place, or, you know, a decimal point in the wrong place, or something silly like that. And, like, if you don't have the structure of, okay, in this order I'm doing this thing, then this thing, then this thing, then this thing, you'll get to one of those points where something's not working, and you'll be like, okay, wait, what did I mess with? What did I do? What do I need to look at to fix what I just broke? And having a strict, like, I was working on this thing for the last 3 hours really helps dial in on problems as well. Beyond just, like, the overarching structure of, oh, you know, these are the things I need to do in this order, but, like, even boiling it down to, I'm spending the next 2 hours working on this. And then at the end of that 2 hours, making an assessment of how much progress have I made, and is this still the thing that I should be working on, and if so, how many more hours should I work on it? Like, I very much like a structured, everything, really. I'm one of those people that feels weird if I wake up later than when I normally do, or go to bed later than when I normally do. But all-nighters don't count, because that's just how my brain rationalizes it. So, obviously, I didn't go to bed too late if I just never went to bed. 5-heading it. Oh yeah, I actually just got done having a discussion with another commenter. Or wait, was it you? Somebody had made the comment of, yeah, you should totally end cap your challenge run by trying to go on a super heavy mission. And I was like, you know what? I should. That sounds crazy enough to just be an amazing time. And then I realized I don't have super heavies enabled, and there's a save break coming. So, like, I don't know, as of now, have you updated Rogue Tech today? Is your Rogue Tech up to date for today, right now, this instant, and did the save break happen? Because I'm really scared to update it to, you know, enable super heavies, and then be locked out of my playthrough. And for those of you watching the VOD who don't care about Rogue Tech, hi, welcome to my channel. Would you consider subscribing? No, I'm just kidding, because, you know, most of my subscribers are for my Rogue Tech videos. You see, once you explain a joke, it's not funny anymore. Yeah, so... Okay. Trying to process 2 conversations at once. Did I finish the conversation with you, Seth? Did I finish the soapbox tangent about game development? Are you lost, or did I conclude my thoughts in a way that was understandable? I'm just going to be completely honest. Future me is going to have a hell of a time going through these VODs and editing, like, a clips, a highlights of it, and I'm probably going to make 2 separate highlights. One's probably going to be me talking about game development stuff, and there's going to be so much text on screen just trying to clarify the babbling that I've been doing this entire marathon. But you know what? I'm having fun doing it. And I'm being honest, like, I may be wrong. I could be completely wrong, and a experienced developer with several titles under his belt, who shills at the beginning of every one of his YouTube videos, and I'm not gonna, mention his name or anything, but, oh wait, you're probably thinking of all of them. Shots fired. Nah, but seriously, I don't know, man. Like, I have not finished developing my game. I have not released my game. So, like, I feel really awful sitting here being like, it's hard, make sure you, make sure you don't... I don't know. It's like... I know. This is the analogy. It's like approaching a boxer who has lost every single title match and him giving you advice on boxing. That is the analogy. Oh, dude, if you were working on multiple projects at once, you weren't working on any of them. I can honestly tell you that 100%. That's not a game development thing, that's a life thing. Like, if you're not fully committing yourself to something, you're not committing to it at all. That's just life. That's probably the most downer thing that people realize as they age, is like, yeah, I dreamed of doing this. I spent every day for 3 years practicing my guitar to make it big and join a band, and then, like, realizing that, oh, I was also working at a bowling alley, and I was doing this, and, like, yeah, it takes real commitment to accomplish things in life, and if you're trying to commit to multiple things, it's really hard to maintain any of those commitments. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely going to make a... Just thinking now of how many times now I've talked about my game during this marathon, and the fact that I already wanted to go in and make a, like, cool stuff happening montage, or, like, highlight reel, it's going to take me just as long to go through all the hours of footage to pick out cool Brigandine stuff that's happening. I might as well also just cut out the parts where I talk about my game and game development in general, and just, like, make a game dev commentary highlight reel. So, yeah. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. I know it's recorded and it's going to be online for the world to see, but I haven't slept. So I have a lot of ideas bouncing around in my skull right now, and none of them are probably very good. Alright, we're gonna start with an 81%, I believe. And then we're gonna follow up with a 64%, I believe! Alright, and then a 49%. You got this. Aww, okay. I should have said I believe. Oh, I love this game. I'm going to be playing this game probably still as well as Legend of Forsena for years to come. There's just something so satisfying about it. Like, before BattleTech was released in 2018, my two favorite games of all time were Mech Commander and Brigandine. I've been playing games all my life. And two games from the 90s, to the day in 2018, where BattleTech was released. Up until that point, two games from the 90s were still my favorite of all time. Just me, personally. I'm not saying they're the best games in the world. I'm saying they're just... They float me. They suit me amazingly. So, then BattleTech comes out, and it's okay. It's definitely not as good as Mech Commander, but it's really good. Sorry for the Beetle. And then, Rogue Tech comes along. The modders create Rogue Tech, and it is everything that I ever dreamed of Mech Commander being. And it's amazing. And I love it. And then, lo and behold, I think it was 2019 that Brigandine Legend of Runersia was announced. My memory's fading at the moment, but yeah, there was the announcement that this was coming to Switch, and I was like, okay, I at some point I'm gonna have to buy a Switch and play it. And then it came to PS4, and I was like, okay, at some point I'm gonna have to buy a PS4 or a Switch and play it. And now it's on PC, and I'm playing it, and I like it. I do like it. It is a fun game. It is a very fun game. But I like Brigandine Legend of Forsena better. In a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, the PlayStation 1 game does a lot of the things that this game does better. Oh yeah, Mech Commander was amazing. Like, at the time, my mind was blown. Okay. I should probably use magic on... We'll hold off on using that magic for now. Because I can do the good old doggo shuffle. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Wonderful. More doggo shuffle. Good boy. Yeah, if I can give help with specific answers, I'd be more than happy to. But... yeah. Team C. Team C... Ginny's gonna be a problem. Ginny is going to be a problem. But what will make him less of a problem is if we kill his healer first. Alright. Beautiful. That's not good. Alright. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to kill this. Probably in part because I thought that Phoenix was mine for some reason. Even though I like hovered over it multiple times and it has orange instead of red. I don't know, my eyes played a trick on me. And I didn't realize until like I saw the chains around it saying it was surrounded, and I was like, oh dear. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's not and say we did. No, we can punch that. Yeah, punching that's fine. Alright, so I definitely want to be in Runeria and be able to heal my leader over here. That's important. Okay. How do I do this now? Team A. This should hurt him 161. This should hurt him more 195. Okay. Alright. Now... if I just step in here, I do kill. I really want to kill the angel too, but I can't unless I use the Holy Dragon's attack, which then means I can't hit him and his much more valuable kill. So yeah, that's settled. Goodbye. Alright, there's a do down. Oh, okay. That's actually better than I thought. Because that means I can just do this now. Alright. And then, yeah. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I actually... I dropped a couple Diablo 2 videos whenever they did the Diablo 2 Remastered. I literally had to force myself to stop playing it because I was spending too much time playing it and not enough time working on my game. It went from just I'll just play it a little bit here and there on breaks to I just spent 5 hours playing. I need to get back to work. Yeah, that's why I haven't said anything about Diablo 2 in a while. I'm actually gonna pop Healing Roar here. That's amazing. I just full healed basically all of my troops. Absolutely amazing. Alright. Walk in. Punch. No feint. Unfortunate. Still... This man has weakness on him. Attack and defense down. Still did almost 300 damage. With just a basic counterattack. Wow. Oh boy. This is gonna be really dangerous, isn't it? If I go in here... Ugh. Like, yeah, I do 205, but he does 326. What? That's insane. 320 on a... He doesn't even really have elemental advantage. I mean, I guess a little bit. I got 2 green defensive orbs, and he's got 5 red offensive, but, like, I also have 2 white and 3 black defensive orbs. Why does he do that much damage? Okay. Alright, I'm definitely not going to do the dog trick, then, with him. I'm going to go kill this angel instead. Yes. And if this Titan sticks around, I'll kill it too. Ah, this is the Matthias. I was warned during one of the earlier streams about Matthias. Apparently he's very, very strong. So... Okay, that's 220. Which means I can run in, do a little chomp. Yep, beautiful. Alright, and then move back and position for a breath attack. Move in and kill. Alright, and then move back away from the mage. Also in range to cast a spell if needed. And then here... I will position to breath attack through my dragon, actually. Because yes, it might come down to that. And then limit the number of people who can attack her to 1. Okay, he's running anyway. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Tiny Tina. They actually have a, like, actual Tiny Tina game now from the Borderlands franchise? I don't know, man. Like, I'm just gonna stick to strategy games and RPGs, and I know technically the Borderlands series technically are also RPGs, but I feel like they lost a lot of what made the first one great when they made the second one. That's all I'm saying. Wait, wasn't that the last battle against Morelva? So, how did they retreat if they don't have a base left to retreat to? Oh no, it's this one. Ooh. So this map, there's a ledge I can't get up. Oh wait, that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all for me because I have so much ranged attacks and magic and things. Okay. Alright. That's cool. And if Rubina runs to the front, then I'm all set. Alright. Okay, so Tiny Tina's is a D&D game? So, is it actually related to the Borderlands Tiny Tina? And if so, what? Did they realize they screwed up the genres so badly that they just decided to go a different direction? Man, I'm gonna have to, like... I don't know. You know what? If I have an unpopular opinion, it's an unpopular opinion. I really didn't like Borderlands 2. I lost faith in the Borderlands series after that, so... I mean, it's just like what I've been saying. Like, I have my preferences, you have yours, so if you disagree with what games I like or don't like... So, I mean, I don't even feel like sorry is the right thing to say, because, like... I enjoy what I enjoy, you enjoy what you enjoy, and that's how a free market functions. Okay. We are going to need to get in some semblance of a formation before they get to us, but we do have them outnumbered like 2-1. I see okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda curious. Am I curious enough to actually look into it, do research, see if I, am interested, potentially buy it, potentially try it? I don't think it tickles my fancy that much, but I am intrigued. My interest is piqued, although maybe not to its fullest extent. Alright. We got that solid team. We got this solid team. Most important thing, honestly, is getting my 3 Rune Knights together in one area. Like one little cluster. So that if Rubina walks in range of them, he dies. That is literally the entire game plan right now. And we're just hoping he's dumb enough to do it. I mean, Stella did, so... Alright. They are falling back. Predictably. I really don't like this. For the record, I do not like this. There is no part of this that I like. But I think I have to actually pivot. Because, like, if I understand the layout correctly, I can only take this hill if I go to this hex, then take a turn to go on the hill, and then can go over it. That's my understanding of how this works, unless I have a flying character. Sadly, none of these are flying. I just realized the mermaids are essentially flying, but they don't count as flying. Anyway, what was I... Right, I was trying to figure out where to move her. Okay. So we know we cannot go up any of these spots, but we can go up this one. Which means they can only come down this one. So we want to put our biggest, most threatening dragon right there. With Mage, Doggos so it can hit and move, Gobos so it can poison or paralyze, the Hairy Fairy so that he can strike somebody down with thunder. Like, basically I'm setting up so that anyone who walks into this exact hex is gonna get messed up. That's what I'm doing right here. And I'm hoping it'll work. Mana Miracle Dragon. Gonna have to be careful with it, but I could totally cast Flight on this dragon. A, getting it up there faster, and B, letting it actually go up the hill. Oh, it's not even part of this team. Okay. So then our other Rune Knight goes there, and then we plant the Siren there. And this dragon completes the Cone of Death. Or at least the hopeful Cone of Death. More healer. Flying dragon. So this dragon should actually be able to flank then. Alright, they are not... they're not coming down here. I think I'm gonna give him another turn. I think I'm gonna plant my doggo right there. And put another dragon in front of her, I think. Yeah, you know what? End Troop A's turn? Sure. I mean, sure. Yeah, there we go. Mana Miracle Dragon right there where it can get healed by everyone. Beautiful. And then the Mana Miracle Mermaid comes up so that she can cast Flight on something else. And we're just gonna kinda wait and see what happens. I mean... I kind of expected them to come to me, but they're really taking it slow. Also, something that hasn't come up during this playthrough is if you fail to capture a castle within 12 turns, then you retreat automatically. So there is a timer, you can't just stall out and, like, turtle.
正義のブリガンダインがある
Okay. Unfortunate. I was really hoping he would be the one in my crosshair. But I guess I'll take what I can get and just kill everything else. Sure. Nope, no paralysis. That's fine. Doggo, just run away. You have plenty of MP, so... yeah, let's Divine Ray.
静まりなさい
241 damage. Bam. So, Manny, were you picking this game up, or have you already picked the game up? Because I would love to hear the thoughts of somebody who isn't already familiar with Brigandine, coming into the game with just, like, basically the information that they were able to glean from somebody else talking about the game while they played. Like, it's been, like, my first introduction to this entire concept of gameplay was when I was a kid, basically. Like, man, 98, yeah, I was 11. I was 11 when this game came out. So, like, I can't recall what it was like not knowing of this game's existence, and, you know... Ooh. The dragon lost the trade with the lizard man. Ow. I did not see that coming. But yeah, defense. The defense skill is strong. Even when you have an elemental advantage. Alright, can I actually... I can hit that. But I don't want to kill that, I want to steal it back. I want that to be the conclusion of the campaign, is stealing back the level 18 Sea Serpent. So I'm gonna wait. Well, I can definitely say I have enjoyed it a lot, and if you want a relaxing turn-based strategy game, once you get, like, initially there is a learning curve, you know? It's a game not quite like any others. Like, it has things in common with other different types of games, like, you know, Fire Emblem and things. But yeah, I would rather do that. And get the Paralyzed too. Beautiful. But it has some things in common with other strategy games, but there's no strategy game quite like it. Like, that ticks all the same boxes. And in part because the AI is kind of bad, it results in this, like, kinda... I mean, if you've stopped in several of the streams of this marathon, so, like, you've seen, I'm half paying attention to what I'm doing most of the time. I'm having a blast doing it, but I'm not really having to commit much effort to doing it. And so it's resulted in this, like, chill, relaxed time. I'm not stressed. Like, if I was doing Rogue Tech Challenge Run on stream, oh man. Oh, could you imagine? I get distracted on a tangent and I misclick once and I lose half my lance. I literally could see that happening. 5 hit points. Of course. Of course. That's so... oh, jeez. Okay, fine. There we go. Beautiful. Let's give flight... wait, 1, 2, 3... ah! No. Resist. Resist on the Mana Miracle. he is within range. And if he's not within range, then the goblin will still be within range for Rudo to cast spells at. So he's not going to come closer until I go up there. Alright. Alright. In that case, I think I'll just stand by. Oh, no. I am not confident enough in my ability to multitask to ever do the challenge run on stream. And if I did, I feel like it would last a very short time. But I'm talking like, if I do stream Rogue Tech, which I already release Rogue Tech videos Monday through Friday. And right now, what I'm kicking around is like, in a couple months, once I get things set up and get a second monitor and everything, probably doing like one stream a week. Probably like Saturday or Sunday morning. And just kind of starting my day off, hanging out for a couple hours, playing whatever. That would not be a good way to start a day. Jumping into Rogue Tech Challenge Run, having a wipe because I got distracted and clicked the wrong hex, or because I twisted the wrong way, or whatever because I was talking instead of thinking. I would feel bad. Here, if I mess up and I lose a monster, okay. Like, A, I have a lot of them. B, anyone that isn't the special crystal, like the Mana Miracle Dragon here, I honestly can replace with a better one. Like, if this level 14 Frost Dragon dies, I can get this level 6 Dragon to 14, make it a Frost Dragon, and it will just objectively be better in every way. So it kind of, like, softens the blow of, oh, I lost a dragon, compared to, oh, I lost a Proto Double Heatsink kit. When am I gonna see that again? Like, oh, I lost a Dreadnought Gyro. Crud. Like, darn. That is most unfortunate, you know? Dynasty Warriors Tactics? Dynasty Warriors Tactics. I remember Dynasty Warriors. I was never really a fan. I'm not familiar with a Dynasty Warriors Tactics, though. I think I'm actually going to move here. Ugh. We lose that trade so hard. But... okay. You know what? Let's kill this dragon. Let's just open the path. Magic, weakness... no, not in range. Okay. You're gonna move over here then. You're just gonna chill right there. Wait, actually, what's your hit chance? Oh wow, 203 damage. Oh yeah, no, like, if I mess up and lose a monster, it's just like, okay, I'll burn some mana, getting another Mana Miracle, spend a little bit of time leveling, no big deal. Okay. Oh boy. 305. At least it was his special attack and not just his basic attack. Okay, Rubino. Wait, what? A, I didn't know he had that spell. B, oops. Please paralyze. That's not a paralyze. Unfortunate. Oh boy. You know what I can do? 61. Let's go. Yeah. It knows who its real owner is. It's just trying to come back. Oh, this map is so painful. Like, any pathing that requires you to move 1 hex at a time is just bad. That is a bad idea. There is never going to be a situation where, oh, you have to move 1 turn, or, 1 hex at a time. Or 1 square at a time. Like, could you imagine if there were situations in XCOM where you were required to only move 1 hex? Like, not like 1 hex, but like move through a single hex. Or line up and take 1 step for 2 turns. Like, you would lose your whole squad every time in XCOM. But here they get away with it because it's really hard to lose your whole squad. Unless you're just, careless. Incredibly careless. Oh man, like, I have to heal now. But I can't heal because I'm out of range because I moved in. Oh, okay. Move there. Alright. You... I think I'm going to... Actually, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm using React on her. And then, hopefully, I have enough to give her Flight. 52, yes I do. Okay. I got a Flying Archer who has type advantage against Rubino. Time to do some circle strafes. Press F for squad. What do you mean press F for squad? Okay, so I should be able to, if I go here, shoot him, and then with my follow-up action, use Giga Shot. Critical hit, 158. Not as great as I was hoping, and I could only react once, so that was it. That was the whole shebang. Red is actually weak against blue, so I'm not going to want to move in with him. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I kind of just gotta do whatever I can with whoever I can. Neutralizing their heals would be amazing. I should have looked at the percentage, because I think that might have been below, like, 20. That might have been, like, an almost impossible to hit shot. Oh, I did that without even giving her Flight. I see. Well then, let's give the dragon that also has elemental advantage Flight. I think I'm just gonna stand by again. Okay. 46. I mean, that would be a thing I could do. I could also move here and take a ton of damage. No, I'll breathe. I'll just breathe on him. I don't have to kill anything other than Rubino. So I don't know why I'm making this so much harder on myself. Like, he doesn't even have any monsters. So all killing him would do would be eliminate a heal. But that is a heal. Alright, so I think my strategy is try to just kill Rubino with my archer and have him cast heal on himself a lot, and hopefully have her not heal Rubino. Oh, heals are so problematic in this game. So incredibly problematic in this game. Because the fact that she could literally sit there and heal... Well, there's a Mana Miracle Galvin gone. On the bright side... he is now right there where I've wanted him in the beginning. 132? Wait, what? Oh man, I need to heal him so bad. I need to heal that dragon. I can't afford to debuff Rudo. Okay. Magic. Not enough for Thunder. 9 mana short. Can't protect the dragon that's in... Okay. I will protect that dragon, because that dragon is about to go and do fisticuffs. That dragon is going to do fisticuffs right here, right now. There we go. Type advantage. Beautiful. Divine Ray. Nuke. 132. Yeah, you just chill. You move, you know, that's probably part of the reason why the Mandrake over there has had such a bad hit chance the last couple turns. Alright, first things first. You go there and stand by. You go there. Nope, that breaks the... Okay. If I go anywhere other than there, or there, or there... But the further I get away from the monsters over here, the less effective they are. Yeah, moving over there. Okay. You are moving over here and possibly getting some work done. Nice. Type advantage. Yeah, you're out of mana. Yeah, you just stand by. So now if I go here, all of my sea monsters that I care about are still in the range of my aura. Oh yeah, no, like, I am not nearly good enough at XCOM to play it modded. Like, XCOM, the original XCOM, I think I beat? I think? Then XCOM 2, I played a little bit, and I don't think I ever really got super far in the game. But I don't remember much of XCOM 1. Okay, I am going to definitely do this. And magic, heal, dragon. Because that dragon's kind of keeping our backline alive. This dragon is going to go here and take advantage of, you know, the terrain. Here we have 168 is what's left. 168. We're so close. And we need the serpent to stay charmed so that when we kill... Okay, good. That's exactly why I moved like that. So now that he moved there, the other dragons can't move down and fight him. I think. Beautiful! Amazing! Thank you! Thank you for healing the dragon. You know, I don't care. I really don't care. What are you doing for your last attack? Good effort. I applaud the effort. As long as that thing is still charmed whenever I kill him, I get it back. That is amazing. Who do I kill with, though? This is just gonna kill, isn't it? Ah, we can't. We cannot. Okay, I see. Harry Fairy is done. Okay, these might actually be a little bit more difficult than I thought. This might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Okay, oh, right. Type advantage. We got... we got the Serpent back, and we got one of his Frost Dragons as well. And there goes Norzalio. Oh, my Elden Ring playthrough? It's not actually over. The end of the last episode of Elden Ring that I uploaded, I just was like, no, I'm going to recuse myself from this experience until I recover from this emotional trauma. But it was partially just because like it was a bit of a shock, and then I realized who helped write the story, and then I was like, kinda, I don't know. Yeah, just the George R.R. Martin influence seems to be felt all throughout the lands between, and it made me sad. But then I was like, you know what, I'm about to cover Brigandine, so I'll take a break from recording the, Elden Ring videos for a little bit and get ready for this, and yep, Rosalio's gone. And we should also get one of these for Morelva. And then I'm really curious to see what happens then. And these like post-mortems to the different factions, I feel like they're going to be more meaningful once I actually know anything about those factions. Aha! We have one last battle. Oh, the Elden Ring playthrough? Watch it if you want. It's me going, hey, I want to play Elden Ring, and I got pretty good at Dark Souls, and then haven't played Dark Souls in a while. So I was trying to play Elden Ring, which I had heard was faster paced than Dark Souls. And I kind of figured it would be, because Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, is my favorite Souls game. Because the combat's much more slow and methodical than 3 especially, Bloodborne especially. Yeah, Elden Ring, it's faster. Like, it's... Hold on. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I just looked down and I saw it was buffering